Hey guys, so this is completely unplanned and unexpected, but I'm just sitting in our office here. This is where the packing happens. I'm just sitting here making one of our tutus, and I thought it would be cool to just show you the process of how it's done. This is our baby Tiffany. It's the one with the organza straps. And how we do it is we have organza strips. They come in very long rolls, and then they get cut into the sizing depending on the age of the child. And then we cut it with a special cutter which seals the edges of the organza so that it doesn't fray as much. And then we prepare the organza. So we stitch in the edges, and then we stitch it onto the tutu. So all of this is done by hand. And yes, actually, I do it myself. I don't do all of the custom work myself for all of the styles. I do have a seamstress that helps me. But for the baby Tiffany, I've wanted to keep it, in my own hands, literally, because I just love it so much. So for those of you who have ordered it already, yes, it is true. I made yours, at least the straps anyway. So this is a 5 to 7 size, and I've already stitched in one strap, so I'm doing the other one, and I just line it up. I count, I make use of the scallops to make sure that they're balanced, and then I hand stitch it in. This I find is also a great way for me to keep practicing my stitching, and just for me to sit down and do some quiet work. I actually really enjoy it. I know, it's not the best way to spend my time sometimes, but I think it adds diversity to what I do, and so I am keeping it, and I am trying to practice not feeling bad about these things, and just embracing my choices and having my own back. I used to give myself a hard time for making decisions like this, because I felt like, oh gosh, it's not a good use of your time. You should be spending your time creating content or whatever, getting sales. But I think that's that's a great way to do things, but that's just not me at this point. So I'm going to keep with what is genuine, with what is me, and build Bluish with a lot of integrity that way. I know hand stitching is like super old school. And if you're curious, where did I learn? I actually am self-taught. I'm not very good, but I've gotten away with, at least being able to make our original prototypes. Our oldest, I guess, most original hand-stitched style is our baby Charlotte. It's the one that you can find, at Indigo, and it's a huge favorite of a lot of people. And that I came up with when I was really not good at stitching. I barely knew how to tie a knot. But I had this idea in mind, and I thought, I'm just going to do it. It's fine. I will, I don't need to make a perfect prototype, as long as somebody who knows better what they're doing takes care of it afterwards. But so So our seamstress does make our baby shirtlets at this point, but I also got a lot better. So if you come across the odd one that I did myself, don't worry, it's pretty good. So does it take me this long for each baby Tiffany, which is the dress with the organza straps? Yes, it does. The answer is it does. But again, I really enjoy it. So if you are curious why sometimes it takes longer for certain styles for us to ship out, this is why. Because a lot of our tutus are made to order. We do get our tutus made overseas. We're going to talk a lot more about that this week. But only the basic tutu is made overseas. Because I also know seamstresses over there who are really good at, doing that. But any kind of embellishments or specific details and finishes that you see on the tutus, they're done here. They're done locally so that I have more control over them. I don't really like the idea of having tutus that, have intricate styles or embellishments being done where I have no control over. So that's why a lot of them, they're done here. And if I'll call those made to order, because a lot of times they're done as orders come in. Those take longer specifically because it's either the seamstress that I hire who's making it to order, or I am doing it myself. So that's why those take a little longer to ship out, but usually they still make it there within the window that we promise, which is about a week. I'm just stitching on another strap right now. Why am I wearing a hat? Because it's bad hair day. That's why I'm wearing a hat. Why is this video not live? Because live videos make me sweat.